98.1 FM and AM 1220.
It's 8:40 in studio guest this morning, Syian from the Real Way Foundation. Good morning and welcome back.
Thank you.
Syian, let's start by talking about the foundation itself, the Real Way Foundation, and what it is, and how it started, and its origin, and why it exists, and so people finally understand what is the Real Way Foundation.
Well, for starters, we just got branded and we took the off, so people can actually found us now on Google.
Real Way Foundation.
Real Way Foundation. That's
see
where we are.
See ya.
See you the. Peace out. Don't come back now. We're better than that. Who we are, and what we do just is solely based on how we help people, which is, the job training, the career services, the resume writing, the interview prep. And how we come about is after being sick for a while, I figure more or less, stress is a problem for a lot of people, like it was for me. So since 2 years ago, we've been working with a lot of young people and adults as well. And we've been doing a lot of interviews and help them with their resume and dress for success in order to go get that job.
So let's peel back some layers here on that onion. You mentioned being sick. Are you referring to COVID sick or?
No.
What are you referring to?
Okay, I was so stressed out that I got I don't know if it was a stroke or not, but my blood pressure was 164 over 134.
Okay, that's not good. Syian, that's not good.
That's what the paramedic said too, and asked me why I'm alive.
Okay.
Which only God knows.
Okay.
But I'm here still.
You're here.
Yes, so it's a good thing that they caught whatever was there. I did a whole host of tests and went to stress therapy or counseling, you might call it, at Kaiser for 6 weeks just to get my blood pressure back to normal. And I figure if the job is causing it, I got to do what I love.
What were you doing?
I was working for a local shipping company. I was a supervisor there.
And it was just too much. Did you feel the internal stress? Or, were you internalizing it? Or did you know that you had all this stress on your shoulders? And did you try to get rid of it? What was your process?
No, I actually feel it because my back and my shoulders, I'll often go get those $20 massage, just like the back and shoulder, and they always ask why am I so tight or tense. So I think I carry it more in my shoulder and my neck, and then I'll just have nausea a lot, couldn't focus at all. So
those are not good symptoms.
No.
Those are not good symptoms, but luckily it was taken care of. And how are you by the way, how are you today? How are those numbers?
Oh, those numbers are back to normal.
Fantastic.
Yeah, last one was 118 over, I think it was 92. They said I still got to get the bottom number down though, but.
Yeah, but that's a heck of a lot closer than it was.
Yes.
I think that the bottom has to be under 80 to be, optimal.
Yes.
But so you're awful close.
I'm close. I'm working on it.
You're close.
I'm working on it.
So did they say the stress is just, if you keep going like this,
yes,
you're not going to be with us?
Oh, it happened twice. So 18 months apart. So I figure more or less it's time to stop.
Good call.
Doing that.
And how is it now that you are, what is your position at Real Way Foundation?
I'm the executive director and the coach and the trainer. I do most of the coaching, most of the training.
And how is that stress level now?
Oh, it's not there. It's non-existent. I like what I do. I actually like is an understatement. I love what I do. People say I'm a talker, so yes. I like sharing about the best way, give people more insight or a better perspective of how to approach things in order to get where they gotta go. Because most people want the change, but it's difficult. But my saying to them is, you won't change until the need for change is greater than the life you're living today. That's the only way people will change.
And I'm sure you share your experience.
Yes, I did. And they look at me like, okay, it's time to make a change because you had to.
Give me an example, because we could, honestly, this is so fascinating. The whole Real Way Foundation is so fascinating. Your story is fascinating. And honestly, we could talk all day, and unfortunately, we only have 7 minutes. So let me ask this. Give me a success story. You've been doing this now for how long?
2 years.
In the last 2 years, give me a success story that sticks out in your mind that you are just so proud of, that you wake up in the morning and you have made a difference for this person. And obviously you don't have to name the person, you don't have to say names or anything, but a little bit of a story about something that's really impacted you.
So about a year and a half ago, a young man and his girlfriend at the time was sleeping in their car. I was volunteering at a food pantry out in Castaic. Met this young man, gave him my business card. He lost it. And then he came back, found me, and we've been meeting ever since. He actually has 2 jobs now, not sleeping in his car. He's in like a apartment, like off house in Van Nuys, and he just started his own clothing line. And he's been checking in with me every other week just to let me know what's going on in his life. So that is my success story.
So he's not only surviving right now, he's thriving.
He's thriving. He has 2 jobs and he has his own shirt line, and he just asked me how to get his LLC for his clothing line. So he's so excited. He came to the office, just hang with me and just ask a lot of questions. So his name is Anthony. I won't give his last name, but there's a lot of Anthony out there. But his name is Anthony, and I'm proud of him.
You go, Tony. You go.
Yeah, he's pulling it.
That is actually more than a success story. I mean, if he went from sleeping into a car to now he's asking questions about owning his own business, and that's amazing. If someone is driving around right now, they know of a person who could also thrive with your help, or maybe just get out of a bad place that they are in, both physically and emotionally.
Yes.
How do we do that? Do you have a website? Do you have a phone number? How do we go about doing something like that?
They can always go to the website and connect to us. It's realwayfoundation.org, or they can contact me at swignal@realwayfoundation.org, or my phone number is 661-877-2504.
Okay, we're going to do, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go through all of that one more time and just this much slower on all this stuff. So it's realwayfoundation.org. That's the best way to remember everything.
Right.
So if you can remember that website, then that connects to all the phone numbers and everything else, right?
Yes.
Real Way Foundation. However, if they happen to have their cell phone on, they want to call you, what's your number?
661-877-2504.
You take directions so well. When I said a little bit slower, listen to you go. You are amazing.
I have to slow it down. I'm Jamaican, so I literally speak fast. So if you ask for me to slow it down, I'm going to break it down.
You're the best.
Slow it down.
You are the best. Syian from Real Way Foundation. Get rid of that.
Yes,
we don't need
did.
it.
No more.
realwayfoundation.org. Thank you so much for joining us today and telling us of even more success stories, thriving stories, the greater good. You're doing it. You don't have stress anymore. Getting those numbers down. Wish the whole world would be like that.
And thank you for having me. And they can always contact me for that also. I'll share the way I did it. So if it can help somebody, I would also. But thank you for having me again.
You're the best. You're the best. We'll talk soon.
Thank you. Bye.